With Paul Heyman serving as Executive Director of Creative on Raw and Eric Bischoff on SmackDown, assuming he'll eventually get down to running things, fans are wondering which wrestlers are likely to get a big push, and if the rumours are true, they may be interested in a few mid-card wrestlers. So join us now as WrestleLamia looks at unexpected superstars who are rumoured to get a massive push. Number 1. Cedric Alexander. 205 Live may be seen as wrestling limbo by some fans, but it does give neglected superstars a chance to further practice their craft while they hope for a call up to the main roster. One such superstar who's recently been getting a lot of attention is Cedric Alexander, a wrestler Paul Heyman is reportedly looking to push and push hard. Alexander got a big push when he became involved with Roman Reigns' battle against Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre, eventually having several matches against the Scottish Psychopath. With Cedric being a participant in the King of the Ring tournament, you may be seeing Cedric become WWE royalty. According to wrestling's oldest smart Dave Meltzer, Paul Heyman is very high on Cedric. It's very clear. If you watch the TV, you can tell. Number 2. Cesaro. Fans of the Swiss Superman might not believe it, but Cesaro may get a push in the near future as Paul Heyman seems to recognise the big man's talent. It may take some time for the WWE to rehabilitate the Swiss Cyborg's wrestling character, but his participation in the King of the Ring could be a good way to start by getting him far into the tournament. Frankly, a Cesaro win seems unlikely, as WWE have other superstars in mind, but a good showing in the semi-finals or final could go a long way for Cesaro. Number 3. The Street Profits. Current NXT Tag Team Champions Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford have been enjoying a steady build on the main roster, thanks to their backstage segments where they joke and talk about the recent and current events in the WWE. Paul Heyman is said to be a fan, and it appears the Profits are popular with younger viewers too, a demographic the WWE knows it needs to build up, especially since the younger demographic is rival AEW's strong suit. While the WWE hasn't used the Profits in the ring, they're using them well, and you can be certain an in-ring debut will happen when Paul Heyman feels the time is right. Number 4. Buddy Murphy. As we've seen over the last few weeks, Buddy Murphy's sudden stardom seems to be accidental, but there's no denying he's enjoying a serious push for a guy who went from twiddling his thumbs backstage to having a high-profile match with Roman Reigns and being a supporting player in Roman Reigns' current storyline. Some fans are saying Murphy might be on the way to a push similar to Kofi Kingston, a talented superstar who turned his lucky break into a WWE Championship reign. Murphy could do a great job becoming a main event heel, facing Kofi in the near future and winning the belt. Number 5. Andrade. Lucha Libre sensation and all-around top performer Andrade is finally getting some time in the spotlight thanks to his current program against Rey Mysterio. Andrade has entered into the King of the Ring and should go far. Regardless of how he fares in the tournament, look for Andrade to become more prominent on WWE television and to start seeking titles, hopefully matching his success outside the WWE and on NXT, where he held the NXT Championship. Number 6. Ricochet. Another King of the Ring entrant is Ricochet, a superstar who's enjoyed a tremendous push since debuting on the main roster, including a reign as United States Champion and his current feud with main event star AJ Styles. Ricochet could easily become King of the Ring as he was getting a push before Paul Heyman stepped into his current role on Raw, and Heyman is said to be a big fan too. You may be calling Ricochet King Ricochet soon, a nickname he used before entering the WWE. In a 2017 interview, he explained the nickname's origin. I started doing it in around 2014. At that time, I felt that I was a multiple champion, was best of Super Junior, won Battle of Los Angeles for PWG. I felt I was growing up, that I wasn't just Ricochet, but a king among high flyers. Now I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm setting a tone, making a statement that when you step to me, you step to one of the best. That I'm strong, I'm powerful. It sets a good feeling for people, and it sounds cool. Number 7. Aleister Black. Like several of the stars we've mentioned, Black has been getting a slow but steady build, showing that the WWE has confidence in him as a top star and isn't afraid to take its time creating new stars. Like the Fiend Bray Wyatt, Black is the type of superstar who does better when used in small doses. the WWE doesn't want to overexpose Black, and so far they haven't. Like the Street Profits, his backstage appearances are doing well in getting him over, and while he's unlike the Street Profits in wrestling an occasional match, they're just that, occasional matches. Once Black is established as a top force on SmackDown, regular appearances shouldn't be a problem as fans will be eager to see him. And number 8, Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson. Although it's obvious that these two members of the original club are enjoying a strong push, that wasn't the case not that long ago. Expect to see more of the OC as they run wild on the Raw roster, potentially adding new members to their crew. But there you have it guys, some unexpected WWE superstars expected to get a big push. Which wrestlers would you like to see get bumped up the roster? Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.